Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. So this video is going to be another technically what's in my bag video. I only did one of these a few months ago, but I did get a new handbag, so I thought I would talk about it because I've gotten a lot of questions about it because it's quite a fancy purchase and people wanted to kind of know how much I paid for it, where I got it, all that good stuff. So I'll tell you the kind of bit of a background about it. My friends Ella and Steve own the stores Shop at Ella here in Dublin. So they own 4 stores. They're consignment stores, generally designer consignment, especially on Wicklow Street. And that was the store I was in one of the days. I was waiting for Ella. I think we were going somewhere, and there's a seat beside the cash desk that I kind of sit at and wait for her while she's doing her thing. And this lovely lady decided that she was going to buy this bag. And I was like looking at it going, oh my god, I love that bag. It's totally up my street. It was a Louis Vuitton bag, and she was having problems with the bank, and for whatever reason they wouldn't let her make the purchase, so she never bought it. And I had said to John when I got home, I really love that bag. Like, I don't really buy designer stuff, generally speaking. I would if I could, but I don't have a huge influx of cash. Obviously, doing it through Ella and Steve, they work on consignment, so you can kind of swap things to get money off or sell things to make money to buy other things or whatever, which I'd done a couple of times before, but I hadn't done in a long time. I know I'm such a waste of a friend, when I consider, and I don't hardly buy anything from them. I do buy makeup from their stores though, because they do often get a lot of makeup drops. But anyway, I digress. I've been thinking about this bag for ages and ages, and I knew they had it in store, and I had gotten paid a chunk of money just before Christmas for work, and I thought, I'm going to do it. So after thinking about it for not very long, I bought my first Louis Vuitton purse. So as you can probably see, this is not a new bag, and this is what kind of happens a lot in Shop at Ella. Like, people sell their old stuff to make money or to buy new things, or some people sell new things to buy new things or whatever. But what I loved about this was it was vintage, and they do get a lot of amazing vintage bags in there. But this is a Louis Vuitton, obviously. It's from the 90s. I believe they started making these in 1991. Oh god, I'm gonna have to butcher the name now. Hold on. It's called a Junfi cloth crossbody bag. That's as much French as you're getting from me. As I said, it's from the 90s, which I really liked, and it's in reasonably good nick considering how old it is. It's not as old as me, but it is pretty old. So I had never come across this bag or anything like that. I don't know a huge amount about designer product. I just really like this one, and it's a crossbody, which is right up my street. I wear crossbodies every day because I'm a lazy bitch, and I bit the bullet and I bought it. So this was retailing for €560, I believe. I think that's how much it was, and I'm very happy with my purchase. But obviously it's an old bag, so there is wear and tear, and like the inside is a bit musty and dusty. Like, obviously Ella cleaned it as much as physically possible, but you can't kind of clean oldness. It is what it is. But I love it, and it does have a pocket in the front which you can open with the buckle. I choose not to, just because I want to preserve it as much as possible. But it does have a pocket on the back, which my phone goes into quite regularly, because that means then it's kind of on my body and I know where it is, so that's where my phone lives. I wonder if they thought about in the 90s that this was going to be used to put an iPhone in. They probably didn't. Ella did put another hole in it for me because it wasn't quite as long as I would like it for. Like, I wanted it to sit on my hip, and I have big boobs, so she put another hole in the strap, so that fits my body quite perfectly because I'm short, but I'm chubby too. So yeah, I used the back pocket, which is a pretty good nick. Like, Ella has said a lot of the time that there can be kind of like flakiness on the leather and like that, but I've been pretty lucky in that respect. And there is a pocket inside the actual like big pocket as well. This is very hard to show. I'll get up close. There's a pocket there. There is a Louis Vuitton stamp there. Everything is authentic in that store. so just FYI. And then in here is where I keep another designer purchase that I have a long time. This is my little Chanel card holder. I bought this a few years ago when I was working with a company who gave all for one vouchers as part of their like Christmas bonus. So I bought this and a pair of Louis Vuitton Pigals, which I have never worn ever. I've only since given them to Ella because they were lying in a box here. Actually, the house got robbed a few months ago and they nearly went with the robbers. Luckily, we just caught them. So I think it was time to just kind of get rid of them. So they're hopefully going to go to a new owner at some stage. But I did keep the card holder. Oh God, sorry if the filming is choppy. The people next door decided to hoover their house. So yeah, that happened. Anyway, I was talking about this. I kept the card holder. I will say that like I bought this in Brown Thomas. The seals have started to tarnish a little bit, which is kind of gutting. That's not a word. I'm kind of gutted about considering I paid like 350 quid for it. But anyway, that's where all my cards are held. And my house key, because my house key is giant. This is a pretty good sized bag. Like you can see my two hands there for reference. So it holds a pretty decent amount. Has a big giant pocket, and then obviously, as I was talking about, like the inside pocket, which I had change and receipts and stuff in as well. So the coin purse goes in there. Then I have a mini tangle teaser because I have very knotty hair, and that means I can just kind of pop this out and give my hair an nail brush. What else have we got? Oh, earphones, which I don't know if you know, if you have one of the newer iPhones, always beware that they come with like the lightning adapter, because like I went out the other day with my laptop to do some work and I realised I couldn't plug my earphones in because they have the lightning adapter or a lightning source. So that's something to know if you buy a new iPhone. Hand sanitizer. This is my favourite one from Soap and Glory, the handmade. It just smells delicious. Some deodorant. Lip balm. This is actually a really nice one from L'Occitane that I got in my L'Occitane advent calendar. So this has come in very handy. A mini hand cream that Ella de Guzman keeps trying to steal from me. She's not getting, but it smells really good. It's from Crabtree and Evelyn. It's their pear and pink magnolia. It smells good and it's nice and petite, so it fits in very nicely. Lots of makeup. A little Clarins kabuki brush. MAC syrup lipstick, one of my faves. This is actually a lipstick that John got me for Christmas. He gets me a red lipstick every year and he picks it out himself. So this is an hourglass one. This is My Icon Is. It's very nice red and it's in very fancy packaging. Have a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. I have a Real Techniques base shadow brush. This just comes in handy, you know, if you're out for a long period of time and you want to kind of zhuzh up your makeup a little bit. A bit of bronzer in your crease can go a long way, so I just throw a brush in just in case. I have a little mini You or Stronger with You Emporio Armani perfume. I have an e.l.f. matte lip colour in Praline, a very me mauve lip shade. Eyelash glue. Another mini. This is a little mini Fenty Hustler Baby highlighter. Again, this comes in handy to highlight and also to use as eyeshadow if you want to zhuzh your makeup up. That's hard to say. Zhuzh your makeup up. This comes in handy and it's small, so it fits in. Another lipstick. This is the Bourjois Rouge Velvet lipstick in 02. Just a nice, again, kind of mauvey nude shade. These are a really nice lipstick. My favourite brown kohl liner for the waterline. This is Rich Brown from Rimmel. I go through these a lot. They're great. They last really well in the waterline. Another mini perfume with hair on it. Sorry. This is Alien from Thierry Mugler. Not my favourite, but it's one of those stinky ones. So like if you want to like smell of perfume rather than anything else, that comes in handy. It's overpowering. And then the last two things I have is a little mini bronzer from Tarte. I got this in like a holiday collection, and a Clarins powder, which if you've watched my last What's in My Handbag, these are all in it as well. But I just wanted to show you that it does hold a lot, and I'm very happy with my Shop at Ella Louis Vuitton vintage purchase. And that is my new Louis Vuitton handbag. If you have any questions about Shop at Ella or anything, they're on social media. They're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, just at Shop at Ella. If you have any questions for me, don't forget to leave them down below, and there'll be a link to a blog post with close-up pictures of the bag as well if you're interested. As always, thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I shall talk to you in my next video. Take care. Bye.